step back in time to the 20th century, where jobs that now evoke nostalgia were once integral to daily life. Picture an era defined by the whir of a typewriter and the regular visits of the milkman. These roles, now overshadowed by the digital age, were the backbone of a simpler time. Join us for a journey down memory lane as we revisit the professions that kept the world turning before the internet became ubiquitous. Teletype operators were the skilled individuals who transmitted news and messages across long distances before the era of emails. Their fingers danced on the keys of teletype writers, akin to modern-day telegraph operators, sending out bursts of information through buzzing lines. From the 1930s to the 1970s, these machines served as the town criers of global headlines and personal anecdotes. However, with the advent of the digital age, these tactile messengers fell silent. Their once urgent tapping now a nostalgic memory in the age of instant messaging. During the golden age of road trips, gas station attendants were versatile professionals, not only providing fuel, but also offering personal attention to travelers. They went beyond pumping gas, engaging in tasks like cleaning windshields, checking oil levels, and sharing friendly conversations. Visiting a gas station was akin to meeting a helpful friend who ensured your car was road ready. However, with the rise of self-service pumps, these attentive attendants gradually disappeared, transforming full-service gas stations into nostalgic relics of the past. Pin setters and bowling alleys were the often overlooked artisans who ensured the game kept rolling smoothly before machines took over. Manually resetting pins and returning balls, they were the unsung heroes of every strike and spare in the 1940s and 1950s. Their swift and precise movements were as essential to bowling as the alleys themselves. However, with the advent of automation in the late 1950s, these skilled workers quietly faded away, passing the responsibility of pin setting to machines. This transition marked the end of an era where human intervention was integral to the game, turning a personal aspect of bowling into a cherished memory. The milkman, once a familiar sight in the mornings, symbolized doorstep dairy deliveries that shaped daily routines from the 1920s to the 1970s. With the gentle clinking of bottles and a friendly smile, they provided essential items like milk, butter, and cream right to people's doorsteps. However, this tradition has waned with the rise of supermarket shopping, turning the milkman's visits into cherished memories lost in today's vast grocery store aisles. Similarly, before refrigerators became commonplace in every kitchen, the ice delivery man played a vital role in providing ice for cooling and preserving food during sweltering summers from the early 20th century to the mid-1950s. However, with the advent of electric refrigeration, these ice delivery services gradually disappeared, leaving behind a nostalgic memory of a bygone era. Once upon a time, the milkman was a cherished fixture of morning routines, navigating neighborhoods with the gentle clink of bottles and a warm smile. Their doorstep deliveries of essentials like milk, butter, and cream symbolized a bygone era of community spirit and convenience. Similarly, the knife sharpener was a roaming artisan, his bell announcing the sharpening of knives and scissors, ensuring every slice was smooth and precise. Their grinding wheels and expert skills were essential to every kitchen and workshop, providing a touch of craftsmanship in an age before disposable utensils became ubiquitous. In towering buildings of the early 20th century to the disco era of the 1970s, elevator operators were the conductors of vertical journeys. Beyond simply pushing buttons, they elevated spirits with friendly banter and personalized service, turning a mundane elevator ride into a brief and pleasant interaction. However, with the advent of automated elevators, this personalized touch faded away, leaving behind a silent button-pressing ritual devoid of human interaction. Soda jerks were the masters of the soda fountain, bringing vibrancy to mom-and-pop shops from the 1920s Charleston dance floors to the 1960s moonwalks. They were more than just drink dispensers. They were creators of liquid delight, skillfully concocting frothy wonders and creamy fantasies with the finesse of magicians. These soda fountains served as the heartbeats of communities, echoing with the laughter and the clinking of glasses. However, with the rise of quick meals and canned beverages, these colorful craftsmen and their social hubs gradually faded, becoming sweet echoes of a bygone era. Similarly, blacksmiths were the original artisans of iron, shaping raw metal into essential tools and reliable horseshoes in an age before industrial giants dominated. Their forges were symphonies of progress until the 1950s, each one a haven of heat and craftsmanship far removed from the precision of modern machinery. Yet as technology advanced, the trade of these skilled smiths shifted from everyday necessity to a historic art form. The warm glow of the forge and the rhythmic beats of the hammer now evoke nostalgic memories of a time when each creation was meticulously handcrafted with passion. Soda jerks were the maestros of the soda fountain, illuminating every mom-and-pop shop from the roaring Charleston dance floors of the 1920s to the groovy moonwalks of the 1960s. Beyond just dispensing drinks, they crafted liquid delights with the finesse of magicians, their vibrant concoctions resonating with the laughter and clinking of glasses. However, as quick meals and canned drinks gained popularity, these colorful craftsmen and their social hubs gradually lost their sparkle, fading into sweet echoes of bygone times. Film projectionists, the silent artisans of the silver screen, skillfully guided film reels to bring stories to life from the early 1900s until the era of digital projection. Tucked away in their booths, they orchestrated cinematic symphonies, their touch as essential to movie magic as the stars themselves. Yet, with the rise of digital projectors, this craft has dimmed, much like the final scene of an old noir film. The once familiar hum of the projector replaced by digital precision. Newsboys, the early morning heralds of bustling cityscapes and sleepy suburbs, once echoed extra, extra along every street from the dawn of the 20th century to the disco days of the 1970s. With stacks of papers under their arms, they not only delivered news, but also symbolized the interconnected world before the age of tweets and breaking news alerts. However, as headlines shifted from print to pixels, the iconic role of the newsboy faded. Their vibrant calls now nostalgic whispers from an era where news was flipped through, not clicked. Switchboard operators were the human connectors of past telecommunications, skillfully navigating calls with a dance of plugs and wires from the jazz age to the rock and roll era. Unlike today's automated systems, each connection was personal, adding a touch of humanity to every conversation. However, as technology progressed, these human hubs were replaced by silent digital systems, turning bustling switchboard rooms into tranquil relics. The friendly assistance of operators now resides only in memories, replaced by the sterile prompts of automation. Hand-painted billboard artists, the artistic visionaries of roadside advertising, transformed billboards into towering works of art before the digital era's dominance in the 1980s. These artists combined skill with daring heights to create vibrant, eye-catching canvases that became landmarks in cityscapes. However, as digital printing emerged, these handcrafted masterpieces gradually faded into the background, overshadowed by the swift efficiency of technological advancements. Yet, the bold strokes and vibrant paints of these artists remain treasured echoes from advertising's handcrafted golden age. The knocker-upper, armed with a stick, was a reality for early risers in towns and neighborhoods, tapping windows to rouse sleepers for their daily tasks. Essential for shift workers and those without access to natural light, they signaled the start of the day until the 1940s. As alarm clocks became widespread, this charming profession faded into obscurity, leaving behind a quaint reminder of a time when mornings began with a human touch rather than the jarring sound of an alarm. These once crucial professions now exist only in the nostalgic corners of our memories. If you enjoyed this journey through history, stay tuned for our next video for more insights. Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates.